Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the third day of the African International Mediation Week. Today is Wednesday, the second day of December 2020. We have this particular morning, the 7 to 8 a.m. session, which is focusing on healthy you. We commence this particular session by reciting the words of the national anthem in English. O God of all creation, bless this our land and nation. Justice be our shield and defender. May we dwell in unity, peace, and liberty. Plenty be found within our borders. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. It's exciting to have you this early morning, 7 o'clock, joining for this practitioner wellness series, where we have our facilitator today is Miss Esther Mukami. Miss Esther Mukami is the founder of Esta Svelte, a wellness center in Nairobi. She is also a member of the International Council of Reflexologists worldwide. Good morning, Esther.
Good morning.
Great to have you joining us. We are looking forward to an exciting morning. You can see I'm ready just in case you want us to do some exercises or whatever. So we're looking forward to a good time with you. You're welcome to take us through.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. As you've heard, my name is Esther Mukami. I'm the founder of Esta Svelte Center in Nairobi, Kenya. I take this time to thank the organizers of this event for giving me this platform to share. I thank you so much for that. And I hope that you're all well and you're ready to kick off. What we're going to go through is about our health and wellness. So allow me to share some slides. So as I said, Esta Svelte Center is located in Westlands, on Westlands Avenue, where we do our therapy. We are certified reflexologists and acupressure by Ministry of Health in Nairobi, Kenya as alternative medicine. We are also certified. By Roche Health International in Taiwan. We are also certified by Watpo Medical Institute in Thailand, as well as ITEC International in UK.
Excuse me, Esther?
Yes, please.
Kindly, could you do the slide share so that the wordings are a bit bigger on the screen?
Okay. That's better?
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah, so our vision is to help people to live at their maximum potential by doing therapy. And our core values are integrity, competency, efficiency, and respect, also choice. What do we mean by all this is that you have a choice that you can be able to choose the kind of therapy that you need to do, and we also advise you accordingly, depending on your condition and also your goal, what you're looking for to achieve. We take it back. I have three sessions that I want to go through amongst others that we offer. So I'll take you, number one, through reflexology, where I would like people to understand very well what reflexology is, because it has been mistaken for some time just as a normal foot massage. So reflexology, and other people will also be asking, can Christians do this kind of therapy? So the history about reflexology is that it started in the tomb of physician in Egypt. So when God created us, in Genesis 1:27, he created man in his own image. He created our bodies to heal by themselves. So this was a practice that is so natural, realistic as a stone. It started before 23 BC. It was practiced then, and also after that, for many years. Allow me to go back a little bit. Sorry. It was practiced then, and amongst so many people got healing and helped their body function better. So, do you know that you carry a power switch on your hands, your ears, and your feet? All your body organs pressure points are based on your hands, ears, and feet. And when you have the three of them, it's more effective on the feet. So we work on the feet, and these are the areas that usually we target on. You have to be well trained as a reflexologist to be able to achieve better results. So we have the sinuses, which are common to so many people. Sinuses are things to do with strong smell, allergy, and especially for kids, it also disturbs children so much because, you know, a small flu, a small cold, they'll be having running nose. So you target the sinus area as a parent. You target the sinus area even for your own self. When you wake up and you're feeling nausea and blocked nose, these are the areas that you need to focus on. The sinus are right at the tip of your fingers. This area here, I hope you're all seeing, yeah? And then we have the brain. You have headache, and instead of rushing to get some Panadol, paracetamol, there's even one that is called Maramoja. Those are just a short-term result. They have short-term results. After a few hours, you'll need to take more. But if you can be able to touch your, and I think we can all try and do this, focus on your thumb, on this area of the thumb, and gentle massage it downwards. You will instant have a relief of the headache that you're going through. At the same time, you need to hydrate. So headache comes also with dehydration. You need to hydrate yourself. And then other areas of the body are the thyroid, the parathyroid, the heart, the spleen, the intestines, the colon, you name it, you get it, yeah? So, and what is on the feet is also similar to what is on the hand. So that is the hand area where, as I spoke about the brain, the stomach, the sinus, the eyes, yeah? And also the ear pressure points. Once you work on these areas properly, and also it's important for you to identify professional reflexologists to be able to do this therapy for you, because at times you might come across some quirks. When they work on you, they might also damage. So that's sensitive. What it does, how does it work? Once you touch the pressure point on the foot, it passes a wireless transmission message to the spinal cord and immediately to the organ. That is why you start getting instant results, yeah? And you start treating or solving the problem from the root. So it might take a little bit longer time, but it will also have, it's going to give you a longer effect, yeah? You'll have better effects unlike taking painkillers. So who are the people who would benefit from this therapy? Professionals, elderly people, patients, athletes, and also babies. You'd be wondering how, I mean, like for babies, where, how? Those are some of the questions that we get. when a mother is expectant, we always advise them to do a session of reflexology after the first 3 months, because they experience, some of them do experience swollen feet. And in that, at that time that they do their visits, we also advise them after they deliver their newborn babies, it's good to introduce them to just mild massage on the feet and on the entire body. By doing that, what will you be doing? You'll be helping that child's brain, the head, when the child is sitting, the sinuses that always affect kids when they go jumping out there, they go playing. You can't tell the child you won't go out, whether it's cold or not. They are so active, so much energy, they will go out. So you will also be enhancing their lungs and their abdomen, the lower abdomen and the upper abdomen, the pelvic, name it, also get it. So it is important for you to practice this. For me, I do say that therapy is not a luxury, whether reflexology, acupressure, or massage. It's not luxury, it is a necessity. It is for your own well-being. Having visited various countries and done trainings in various countries like Taiwan, they have people who live almost the longest, that we know. You'll be in a mall, you'll be crossing the roads, and you identify an old person who's really staring at you because they've never seen, at times they've never seen a Black person. Why are they looking at you? They're like 100 plus, 120, 130. That's how long they live, so healthy. Because this is their lifestyle. Therapy is their lifestyle. So we need to go back to our roots and also practice this for our well-being, So my point number 2 would be therapeutic massage. As I just said, many people say that massage and all these therapies are luxury. It's not a necessity. You can do exercise, you can do yoga, you can run, you can, you're doing exercise so you're fit. No, by the end of the day, your body is tense and you need to work on that tension in your body, especially the trapezoid muscle gets knotted. And once it's knotted, it blocks the blood flow on your arm, and you tend to feel so fatigued. So a massage is so important for everyone to do, despite the exercises that you're doing. Again, I go back to babies. These are the benefits that a child can benefit by doing massage. It helps the child sleep longer and better. It also relieves constipation. It also helps the child's chronic pains and aches. The child might just decide to be crying all the time. You may not be able to identify what exactly is the problem. I have fed this child. I have done A, B, C, D. You've done everything that to your knowledge, and the child is still disturbing. This child just needs a nice, smooth, soothing massage, and the child will relax and give you peace. The child will sleep, the child will improve the general health and well-being. I don't know whether I'm too fast or I should slow a little bit.
It's okay, Esther, thank you.
My third point is acupressure. Acupressure, again, now this is just lifestyle. Long sitting when working, you have deadlines. So you will sit on your desk. You won't even check like what time you sat down and what time you'll be waking up. You're like, I've just spent hours sitting down. So you start having back aches, back pains, depending on the position you're sitting, you will be damaging, you will be damaging you'll be damaging your body organs. At times you don't have a proper seat, especially this time that some people are working from home, still working from home. You don't have a proper seat in the house or a desk, and then you'll be carving yourself. These are all the body organs that you'll be damaging. because from the spine, it passes, each and every vertebrate supplies a specific organ in your body. So you need to be very, very careful. And these are the types of postures that you need to watch when you're lifting things, how you need to do it. You just don't go and grab, and before you realize you can't even stand. Yeah, I'll go back a little bit. And with all this kind of therapy, the benefits that you get, you help to reduce stress and anxiety. You promote relaxation. And once you promote relaxation in your body, you'll be more productive in your work. Or maybe you're a farmer, you're working in the office, whatever you're doing, once your body is well relaxed, you'll be more productive. It will also help relieve and reduce migraine and tension in your brain and head. It will also reduce pain, back pains, help relieve constipation. Reflexology really helps with constipation. It will improve your entire body circulation, blood circulation. In case you're ailing, it will also, it complements cancer cases, because after going through the chemos and all this radiation, your body tends to be so tensed, and all that medication, you need to do something that will help flush out the toxins. It improves your sleep and relaxes your muscles. Start your journey to wellness by doing all these types of therapy, and also hydrate. I'm not saying you should not hydrate. You need to hydrate, you need to exercise, you need to take enough rest. Many people say, oh, the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. It is the hotter it becomes. So those people who are holding those high position are the most stressed people, because they don't have time for themselves. They want to meet their goals. They have deadlines. They want to jump from one meeting to another. They don't have time to rest. Even if you tell yourself that you're sleeping, your mind is still working. You need to take time off work. When you're resting, let it be proper rest. Actually, you have a timetable of each and every hour when you do the right things, how it benefits your body. So rest is one among the things that your body seriously needs. And also steaming regularly, but I'll come to that later. Proper hydration of your cells. When you hydrate your body will glow like these leaves you're seeing here. Every day you need 8 glasses of water, at least a minimum of 3 liters. Many people will say, water, what is water? Tea, is it juice? Water is water by itself. Plain water is a therapy by itself. So you need to take water to be able to hydrate your body, and also after you hydrate your body properly, you're able to flush out the toxins in the body. And in that case, your body will be glowing, and it won't be, these leaves are almost dropping off. You won't be dropping off. You won't be looking miserable. So I encourage each and every one of us to take plenty and enough of water. Wow. Now we are going through a difficult time worldwide, all of us. COVID-19 is a monster, yeah? What are we doing about it for prevention? I'm sure most of us are observing the government rules and regulations. Wear a mask, wash your hands, and sanitize. Social distance, and also you need not to be in big crowds. That is perfect, that is good. But what can you do more for your own personal well-being? Our parents, God had graced them with so much knowledge. I remember when we were young and we would go playing, or maybe you're just in the house and you feel feverish and you're like, you don't want to do anything. You're just in one corner there, or everybody's saying, oh, so-and-so is not feeling well. They would go outside, grab some herbs, God knows what they were, and put in a pot, boiling pot and cover you with a blanket, whether you want it or not. You will be covered in there for about 20 to 30 minutes. And after they remove that blanket, you're jumping, you're so energetic, you know, you've forgotten that you are sick. We have forgotten about our roots. We need to go back to our roots. Steaming is what is helping so many people to prevent this COVID-19 from, even if it attacks you, it doesn't wear you down and you're able to recover so fast. In Taiwan, where I studied right now, and also in Japan and China, they are practicing this so much, and also taking hot water with lemon and other herbs like garlic, turmeric, ginger, you know, and lemon. Lemonade is actually one of, someone mentioned and said, oh, it has become as an expensive as an apple. Why? It is because it is helping. It is time of COVID, and once you take water with lemon, you feel relief, but it is not solving the problem. What really helps you is when you do steaming, when it is 40%, 40 degrees, you disable the virus. When it is 60%, you weaken it so much. But when it is 70%, the virus in the body dies. How to do that? Steam in the morning and evening. And if you've had a busy day out there and you've interacted, please steam morning, lunchtime, as frequent as possible. But morning and evening is compulsory. For someone who is ailing, let steaming be part of you throughout the period of time that you're isolated. You can do the steaming that we used to do long time ago like that, or you can have facial steamer, one like this. And what I encourage people, if possible, because accessing herbs are quite difficult right now, things have changed, you can get eucalyptus and tea tree oil, put 1 drop of each oil. You can use 2 drops of eucalyptus, and in the evening, 2 drops of tea tree, and steam your face. With these few remarks, I want to say that everyone should be responsible of his or her own health. And at Esta Svelte Center, we will help you stay healthy. Again, we are located in Westlands, on Westlands Avenue. You can call us for if you have any questions, or if you want appointments. We work on appointments because we have to observe the government's rules and regulations. And again, I'm so grateful for you, for the organizers of this event, for inviting me. My name is Esther Mukami, founder of Esta Svelte Center in Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you. Any questions?
Wow, thank you very much, Esther, just sharing the things that you have shared with us. You gave us some illustrations of some of the points that we can be able to touch, just to be able to relieve ourselves. Are we going to have a little bit more of that as well?
Yes, actually, I wanted to confirm, I mean, like the time that so that, because we've been sitting for a while, I would like us to wake up and just practice what you're going to see me doing. We are just going to do 3 to 4 sets of stretches, so that when you're seated for a long time in the house, in the office, and you feel your body is like tight, these are the things that you need to do. So I kindly request all of you to stand up and go through the session. Yeah. So standing up straight like this, I hope you can all see me. Stretch your arms to your shoulder level. And at the end of the arm, this is what you need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you good?
No.
Can we?
I'm not seeing you.
Oops. Okay, let me see. Let me.
As in you're too close, so we just see a small part of you. We can't see the whole of you.
Okay, so are you seeing me now?
No.
Yes, we can see you. At least I can. We can see you if you move back.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, so this is what we do. To the shoulder level, yeah? Your both arms straight. So and at the end of the arm, this is what you will be doing. Yeah? So we go 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then in front of you, you drop your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, the one that you need to correct your posture is by putting, you'll need to put your heels, your feet, your heel of your foot against the wall. And then for your shoulders, you turn them backward. 3, 1, 2, 3, and you hold. So you'll be standing against the wall upright like a soldier, and you hold your breath a count of 10 or 20, it depends. So let's do it again. You can all see me?
Yes, we can. We can.
Okay. So we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. How does that feel?
Feels relaxing.
Yeah, and then the last one, after you've been on the computer for a long time, it's always good to stand upright and then stretch your neck that to your left, 1, 2, 3, and to your right, 1, 2, 3. You can repeat that about 3 times each side. It will also give you such a relief when you have a stiff neck just because of being on the computer for a long time. These are some of the exercises that you, even in the office at times, when you sit down long hours and you know that you'll be working for long, you can always stretch. You can stretch in the morning, in the middle of your work. It depends with how your body feels. This is just to give you some allowance to be able to book your appointments for therapy. If you feel your body that way, it means that your body is noted and it is requesting you to go for therapy. Yeah, so thank you so much for your time, and I hope you've enjoyed the session.
Thank you. I will just give some moments if we have some responses or questions from reactions from the audience that we have with us.
Yes.
I can see one already, whether someone, how someone can get trained. So the question is, how can one train as a reflexologist? And the other question is, please share the training that one goes through to be able to do your work. So you could take those two, and then I will come back to you with some more feedback or comments or questions. Thank you.
So for you to be able to have training, personally, I wasn't able to do my reflexology and acupressure training in Kenya. Reason being, we didn't have institutions, certified institutions that were offering that. So I had my training in Taiwan. But by God's grace now, we are certified trainers, and I'm certified as a trainer, and we offer training for reflexology, yeah, here in Kenya. And the qualifications for you to be able to do that, you need to have knowledge of body anatomy and physiology. That means at least you're a Form 4 student, and so that at least you can be able to catch up with the whole system, because there's so much involved.
Thank you very much. Some more questions. Can this service be offered online? And the other question as well is whether organizations can be able to access your services.
Okay, the services cannot be they cannot be offered online because it's all practical. Actually, even the training, it has to be physical. It's like when you're doing medicine, you can't do medicine online. You have to be there practically to do it. So that is question number one. And question number two was about, sorry?
Whether you can offer your services to organizations.
Yes, we do have packages for organization, different levels, and any organization that wants to partner with us to be able to help their staff, we are quite happy to share the details with them, because we have different packages that we offer for organizations. Yeah.
Thank you very much. There's quite a bit of interest in this. And another question is, how long is the study? And also, what is your feeling or perception towards certain gadgets? Now there are quite a number of gadgets that are sold for home massage and things like that. What would you say about things like that? And then together with that, the third question refers to how much perhaps would somebody require for training?
Okay, what I would say is that question number one is that the training, an intense program of reflexology, you can take it within a month, but you need to enroll with us so that we can be able to organize on how to train you, and it also depends with your availability. Yeah. So the other question was
what your perception of now there are quite a number of like massage gadgets.
Yeah.
Yes, for self massage and things like that.
Okay, according to my, I'll give a reference according to my training, as we are not trained to work with gadgets, because our hands, once you're able to touch a patient with your own hands, there's information that you get from that body. Yeah, you need to start using, by the time you think of using a machine, you have to have a direct contact with the patient. Like reflexology, we can, by God's grace, we can be able to tell so much on how your body organs are functioning. Something like massage, you can't be able to untie the knots around the trapezoid, the scapula, with a gadget. Yeah, that you need to do it with your own hands. So I'm not against machines. It depends with the individual what they feel. But according to our training, you get better results by doing the therapy using your physical hands.
Thank you. There is a question about training fees and whether you do home visits as well.
Yes, we do home. Yes, we have a training fee that a person needs to visit us. The person, maybe we can share our contacts. the person needs to visit us so that we can be able to share about the training fee and all that is required. And yes, we do home visits, also at a fee and on appointments, because there's some patients that, depending on the condition of the person, may not be able to visit us. It also depends. With many things. Of course, some people might need their service, but may not be able to visit us, the VIPs and all that. Yeah. So we do home visits.
Okay, thank you. Some questions that perhaps are related to myths around what you have shared, and just I'll put them across about 2 or 3. One is that too much of anything is dangerous. Is it possible to take too much water? And then another question is concerning the therapy and the lifestyle of many people considering therapy to be a luxury. How often should someone be planning for the therapy? How much of it should they how much of a necessity should they consider this to be? And then the other question is about you talk about the power switch that is connected through the hands and the feet and the ears. What about those who perhaps may be physically challenged and maybe missing a hand or missing a foot? How do you work with such people? So kindly, you could take those.
Yeah, so number 1, water. Water intake, at least it's 3 liters per day. Many people are not able to take 3 liters, but that is the target. But the target being 3 liters, at least you need to do 2 liters. It's good for your well-being. Better than not even taking the water, because if you don't hydrate yourself enough, you'll be straining your kidneys before you realize kidney issues. Yeah, so you don't want to go that way. Just try, keep going. Try today, do 1 liter, tomorrow 1.5, the following day 2 liters. Before you realize, you'll be taking 3 liters. The other question is about
therapy being a luxury.
Yeah.
And for many people, this has been the consideration.
Yeah.
So how much would someone going into this need to do their planning? Is it something that you need to plan for as once a year, once a month, once a quarter? And just a question related to the water, which you just addressed, is should you be gulping your water or sipping your water? So yeah, you can take that as you address the therapy.
Wow. What you need to do is not just grab a whole bottle of 1 liter and take it one touch. No, just take it in small bits. Actually, nowadays, even I see on the phone, some people on the phones, they have that app that they put, a reminder every hour you sip some water. So you can put like 2 liters of water somewhere, and then you just keep sipping every hour. You put some small, and then you sip. Before the end of the day, the 2 liters will be gone. But if you just decide to take a whole liter at once or so, you're even going to get bored of the whole practice. Yeah. So yeah, you can just take it bit by bit. The other question is how many times one needs to do the therapy. It depends. We are not the same. Yeah. I might be having a sciatic problem. My sciatic issue might call for me to do therapy for 10 days, for 10 consecutive days. And then after that, it's spread to twice a week, and then once a week, before you realize once a month. But for your own general well-being, you have no health issues, at least once a month, it's advisable you do a session of reflexology and a massage. This will help your body function better. And just in case, for reflexology, just in case there is any issue that is coming up that you may not know, reflexology a professional reflexologist needs to detect an issue when it is 20% in your body. And then you start now advising your patient accordingly before they get to the level of being in the hospital queues and all that. Yeah. So it's a preventive measure once a month. But depending on your other conditions, maybe it's someone who is ailing, then we are able to schedule your therapy. So we are not all the same. Yeah, we are not all the same.
Okay. So the other question is, how does one know which particular therapy they require? And then okay, so you can take that, then I will give you the next one.
Yeah, so once you visit our center, we are so happy to advise. Some people will come with your mindset, I just need a massage, period. And you're like, we always do a consultation, like, how are you feeling? Where are you taking the massage? You know, what is your goal? What are you expecting? What is your expectation? So depending on the feedback we get from you, we are able to advise you, the leg that is aching, massage will not work very well, give you better results than reflexology, because that is a nerve-related issue. Yet, according to you, you'll be like, no, this one just needs massage. I have a muscle pull. We need to find out what is the cause of that muscle pull, and then we start addressing it from that point. Yeah. So it's always good for you to visit our center, and then we take you through the consultation, and then we are able to advise you accordingly. And by the time you go through your therapy, you'll be a happy person. Yeah.
So the other question was about the power switches and those who are perhaps challenged in various ways and perhaps don't have, an arm, a hand or a foot. How does this work for them? And then another question is about, you used a lot of, science or scientific or medical related terms. So does someone need to have some sort of, background in, either clinical or medical work to be able to be effective in this?
Let me answer the last one first. Yeah, I just say that you need to, first and foremost, I remember there was a question that had been asked, like how long it takes and all that. The training is a journey, yeah? So it's like what doctors do. It never ends. Every year you need an upgrading, yeah? I also travel every year. It's just for this pandemic that I've not been traveling. Every year you need to do upgrading, sit down with your trainers or lecturers and discuss issues that you've gone through and they've gone through, and other in the team. And so in that case, you're able to be well versed with the industry. But for you to, as a beginner, for the training, you need to have a good background of biology and physiology background. So you need to be, let me say a Form 4 leaver, or in the medical industry, a nurse. I've even seen doctors take courses for reflexology. Yeah. People do even take the courses just because of the people in their family who are ailing, for them to be able to help them. Yeah, because it is so important and there is results. So yeah, it doesn't mean that is what you'll be practicing throughout, but this is just for your loved ones. Yeah, you can be able to help them. And the other question was the people who are maybe disabled, maybe you had an accident and you lost your foot, or you had an illness that, took you to lose your feet or your arm. That is why I said reflexology is effective on the ears, on the hands, and on the feet. Let me say that I've never had a patient who doesn't have the three, yeah, at least. God is so faithful. So when you lose your foot, it becomes more effective on your arms. Have you ever seen someone whose feet are amputated? Their hands are so strong, they do everything. That is where it becomes so effective on the hands. And then also, let's say you have your baby at home, or someone just decides to touch your ear. They are kind of just playing with your ear or massaging it. Have you ever felt that relaxation? You know, let's be realistic. Someone just plays with your ear. It's so relaxing afterwards. Why? There are reflex points there, although they're not doing it the right way, but it is because there are reflex points there. But I always tell people not to play around with the ears because the ear is so sensitive. I personally, I wouldn't go that side. Yeah. I hope I've answered that question.
Yes, you have. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Perhaps you mentioned, of course, that it works across all the ages.
Yes.
At what point should people be thinking? Say someone is a parent, at what point should they be telling their child, from when you're a teenager or a young adult, you should have this as part of your lifestyle? Because I think a lot of people who tend, or maybe you tell us, a lot of your clients, are they mainly the adults, or do you have also the teenagers and that kind of thing?
Wow.
Or just
I do have, having been in the industry for come from so many years, I do have quite a couple of age difference from day one, a newborn baby. Yeah. You start with very mild reflexology, and this you actually even train the parents. Yeah. You show how what to be doing little by little before you realize that child grows up so healthy. And then it goes up to the eldest I have ever worked on is a person with 115 years. Well, the family thinks it's about 115, 120. You feel pins and needles, and the person was felt pins and needles on their feet. And after a session of reflexology, oh my God, it was so, I also felt so much satisfied, yeah, of seeing this person smile, pray and bless my hands. It was such an amazing time with my patients. So it's all ages. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I will just, I think people are just soaking in. I don't see any more questions. It's been a good, really thought-provoking, I believe, for many of us as mediators, especially the fact that this is something that people need to plan for as a preventive solution or a preventive therapy for our health for the long term. So perhaps I will just call on you for your final comments.
Well, what I would say is that what we need to do is to be able to take care of ourselves, and so that we can be able to live for a long, live healthy without health, avoid health conditions that can be avoided by simple therapy. Instead of, we are not against medical doctors. I also go to the hospital, but if you can be able to do preventive measures that will not lead you to the hospital, the better, and the longer you will live and a happy person. Yeah. So if we can be able to, if the people I'm talking to right now can be able to do these things as preventive measures, I'm sure I'll have a good response of Kenyans and Africans living for a very long time and healthy without complaints. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Perhaps, Esther, because we have, mediators from all over, maybe you could tell us what do we need to look out for when we are, you go to a practice and you want to know whether someone is, properly qualified or certified? Is there anything that people need to look out for just when identifying where to go?
Yes. I don't know in other countries, well, different countries, different licenses, but here in Kenya, I thank God for our government, because a professional reflexologist or someone who is practicing alternative, you need to be registered with Ministry of Health, the alternative department. Yeah, it's on the ground floor of Ministry of Health. So that is what, once you're looking for a therapist, a reflexologist, someone who can work on your nerve system, don't just go and settle for quacks. No, these are the things you need to find out. And these are the things that people don't know. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. And reflexologists or, the therapists would have this hang out somewhere in the practice, or we would need to?
Personally, it's very important to hang it out there, because once in a while, the Ministry of Health people do visits. Yeah, so it's under a practice license, and actually it's also renewed every year. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you'll need to hang it in your practice.
Okay. So yes, thank you very much, Esther, for the time and the insight that you have been able to share with us. Just perhaps as we come to a close, we will do the exercises a little bit, just on our seats. Is it okay to do them on the seats, or you have to stand up, Esther?
Oh, you have to stand up. You can't do it on the seats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to stand up so that you can stretch. You're trying to get out of the seat that you've been sitting for long hours. So it's an exercise that's done when you're standing. So we can just take a minute or two and stand.
Okay, okay.
And,
perhaps as we stand and you take us through again, you could tell us, as a service, because mediation is also a service, how do you mainly market your work? Are there, things that we can be able to borrow from you as a service provider? And once you explain that, then kindly you can take us through again, and then we'll be ready to close. Okay.
Actually, my work, yes, there is social media, but actually word of mouth goes a long way. Referrals, yeah, referrals go a long way. So you have to be good at what you're doing, so that the person you're working on, you make sure you deliver, and that person will refer another person, and that is how we've grown our business, referrals. Yes, but otherwise we have open social medias that people can do posts. Yes, we do. We also try and create awareness for people to understand what all these services are, to understand like where they need to go to be able to, and what they need to, and the results they need to get. Yeah, but referrals are the main thing. So yeah.
Thank you very much. So I'll request you to take us through the exercises one more time. If you can put on your video, everyone on participating, it'll be great, just for us to be able to, do this together as we close.
Is that okay?
Yes, not quite yet. Yes, we can see you now. That's great.
Okay, let me move this bit.
Sarah, we are just seeing you.
Esther is coming back. Can you see Esther now?
Can you see me?
Yes, Esther, I can see you pretty well.
Oh, you can stop sharing the screen. You can stop sharing the screen.
Great. Okay.
So can you see me, everyone?
We can see you, but let me see. Okay. Esther, could you kindly just stop your screen share, please? Great. Now we can see you well. Thank you.
Okay. Hope that's better. That's better.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, so we'll stretch our hands like this, and at the end of the hand, this is what you'll be doing, yeah? Throwing down. So to the shoulder level, straight. And so we count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then for your neck, because of sitting for long hours on the computer or on your phone, you need to stretch out, stand straight, and then stretch out, count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And the other side, on the right, 1, 2, 3. Repeat again, 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. The last set, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then separate your legs and stretch your arms straight. And then this is what you'll be doing. You drop your arm. 1, 2. Are you able to do that? Just look at the position I'm in, and then you drop your hand like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, the last one will be the shoulders. Make sure your heels, you stand straight, upright, and your heels should be against the wall. And then you swing your arms backwards 3 times. So we go 1, 2, 3, and hold. Breathe in to a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that brings us to the end of the exercise, and this can be repeated as many times as possible because I'm sure you must be feeling your shoulders and arms relax and the flow, because that is what you need, better circulation around your body organs.
Thank you so much. We appreciate. Christine, I'm sure you have picked something that you can be able to use in between your sessions at the court. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come. Christine, you want to say something?
Yeah, God bless you, Esther.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our first session this morning. We have been having a session on practitioner wellness. We have been taken through this session by Ms. Esther Mukami, who is the founder of Esta Svelte Wellness Center. We appreciate the time that you have spent with us, and we wish you a good day. We will be closing this particular session by being able to share together the words of the national anthem. O God of all creation, bless this, our land and nation. Justice be our shield and defender. May we dwell in unity, peace, and liberty. Plenty be found within our borders. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We have been at the Practitioner Wellness Session at the African International Mediation Week. Today, Wednesday, the 2nd day of December 2020. God bless you and a good day to you all.
Thank you, and God bless you too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sarah. And we see you all at the 9 a.m. today as we discuss the navigating the waves of the blue economy through mediation, which is the next session that's coming.